Do you know your exit strategies? If you say no, you're gonna find this video very, very informative. Whenever I work with our coaching and consulting clients, one of the questions I ask is, what are your exit strategies? Some they already know their exit strategies and actually they explain it to me. Some they don't know, but they are working on it. Some they push back and tell me that, you know what, AZ, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. My hope is that today, after this video, you won't say that. You will say that I'm gonna take my exit strategies very, very seriously. I'm gonna give you a couple of ideas that may help you to think about the exit strategies that you need and what you should do before you exit. But first of all, we need to be on the same page. Why should you care about your exit strategies? I mean, this is a serious question. You may be thinking, you know what? I have like 20 years ahead of me. I'm not retiring in 10 years. Why do you want me worry about my exit strategies? Fair questions. But here is the thing. Life happens. None of us control life. Something may happen today, next month, next year, before you're ready to exit. It could be accidents. God forbid. You may die, I may die. Or it could be divorce. Or it could be quarrel with your partner and you're forced to sell your company. The problem with that, when you are not ready to exit and you have to sell your company, it could be you are selling your company for pennies on the dollar, and you don't want that to happen. And that's why we need to take your exit strategies very, very seriously. I'm going to share with you a couple of exit strategies, and one or more of them may interest you. The first one is you may exit by inheriting your company to your kids. The second one will be selling it to your employees. The third one could be you're selling your company to a strategic buyer. A strategic buyer means someone who is within your industry, and they want to buy your company so that they have competitive advantage. Another exit strategy could be selling to a financial buyer. These are funds and private equity funds. What they do is they may buy your company and they merge them with the existing companies within their portfolios, and they scale your company and the other companies within the portfolio in the next 3 to 7 years and then sell them. Of course, another exit strategy would be for you to take your company public. Or it could be you want to raise capital, scale it, and keep on scaling it. And at the end of the day, when the time comes, you may sell it. Now, when it comes to raising capital, there are many, many options. Let's say that you want to raise capital by getting loan from a financial institution. Once you get the loan, you scale the company. When the time comes, you refinance. As you can see, these are different exit strategies. Let me ask you this: which one resonates with you? Why? As you know, all of these exit strategies may not resonate with you, may not resonate with me. The most important thing is, based on our goals, our passion, and where we are in life, we may choose the right exit strategies. Let me give you a couple of suggestions that you should do before you exit your company. The first and urgent one is to decide how you want to exit. The second one is you want to know the valuation of your company. This is important because you may have a ballpark number for your company when you exit. Let's say in 10 years, in 5 years. That's your destiny. But what about where you are? You want to know point A. If you don't know point A, you may not be able to know how much what you should do to get to point B, your destination. And therefore, you want to know the valuation of your company. It is what I hear from a lot of people. Before they were forced to sell their companies, they had been thinking their company's worth millions of dollars, some hundreds of thousands of dollars. The reality is that when you are forced to exit, when the time comes to exit, you may be surprised that your company may not have a lot of valuation. And therefore, you want to make sure and know that how much your company worth right now. Find someone and let them do for you business valuation. And you want to know the valuation of your company. This is very important when you communicate with strategic partners, especially if you are going out to raise capital. This is one of the most important things you want to know, especially if you are going out to raise capital. What happens? You get capital based on your valuation. And if you think that you don't have the valuation you're looking for, and if you think you may not get the amount of money you deserve because the valuation is very low, maybe you can wait. First, work on your company to increase its valuation before you go out, raise capital, or get loan. Okay? The last and the third thing I want to say is that scaling and exiting from your company should not be left by yourself. Yes, you have the domain expertise. Yes, you have the passion. Yes, you have maybe the business and the entrepreneurship skill sets. Yes, but you want to work with a company or someone who's going to help you to restructure your company, to create systems and processes, and re-energize, regroup your team. Go out, find resources, including capital, to scale your company and make sure that you exit with fat check which you deserve. And therefore, first of all, know your exit strategies, and then the valuation of your company. And third, work with someone who could help you accelerate your scaling, because exiting your company may take years, but somebody could help you reduce the number of years that are required for you to scale your company and exit. By the way, one of the passions that I have is to combine business brokerage with leadership. You may already know that I am a business and leadership strategist. I help companies and leaders to develop the necessary business, entrepreneurship, leadership, and organizational skills. But I am also a business broker, which basically means I can help companies not just in building their teams, but also if they are interested selling their companies or help them buy companies. Here is the thing. I don't stop there. I don't just help someone buy a company and walk away. I want to stay behind, help them stabilize the company and scale it. Which means if somebody comes to me, if they haven't formed their company, I help them form their company, but I don't stop there. I'll help them quickly stabilize the company and scale it. Let's say somebody comes up to me and they want to buy a business. I help them buy the right business for which they have passion and resources, and then we strategize together. We strategize together to make sure that they are clear about their exit strategies, and then we come up with the plan to scale the company and exit from that company. The good thing is that I don't leave them at just scaling their company. I'll be there to help them sell the company when it's time to sell their company. If you need any help, if you have any question, please reach out and I would love to talk to you. If you are in the Tampa Bay area, hey, let's meet and have coffee. I would love to make conversation with you. I would love to answer your questions and help you either buy or sell your company or stabilize and scale and even exit from your companies within a reasonable period of time. Please reach out, and I look forward to working with you. Bye bye.